All right, so welcome to questions asked number 80. So the question at the top of the key tonight, how do I negotiate a better price for the exterior BPO? How do I negotiate a better price for the exterior BPO? For those of you who don't know me, I am Angela Cooper. I am a business coach. I help real estate agents increase their income while waiting on buyers and sellers to close and or while growing their pipeline. For those of you who are visiting on Facebook, if this is your first time visiting with us tonight, guys, go ahead and like the page. If you're chiming in from YouTube, guys, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Let us know who you are. And if you have any questions, you can always put your questions in the comment area, even if you're not live, and I will come back and answer your questions. If you're brand new to Broker Price Opinions or brand new to real estate and you're looking for some extra, okay, this is all about the extra income, guys. Go ahead and drop a one in the comment area. We have some information in the show notes for you. And if you are watching after the fact, guys, go ahead and hashtag replay. Even if you're on YouTube and you're not live with us, guys, go ahead and hashtag replay after you smash that subscribe button. Okay? So, how do I negotiate a better price for the exterior BPO? That's the question at the top of the key. And remember, you guys can ask questions live if you like while I am here visiting with you all tonight. So the best way to negotiate a better price for your exterior or interior BPOs, guys, is just go ahead and decline the order. Most of the time when you hit the decline button, it'll pop back and ask you, well, what will you do it for? Okay, they give you an opportunity to renegotiate the price. Now, some of the old school asset management companies, they don't have the one click to the next step. So sometimes you may have to email them and offer them a new price. I know that Clear Capital, they have a button now that you can hit. It's a one-click button, and it says that you can offer a better price for the BPO, okay? That's whether it's a distance issue, if you've got an issue with it being, too far away, or maybe even you want to negotiate a new due date, okay? Maybe you don't want to do it in 48 hours. Maybe you can do it, but it'll take you 3 days to do it. You can renegotiate that too. But the question was, how do I get a better price for the BPO? The way you get a better price is to counter offer. You should be able to do it in the one click. If most of them now have the one click system, you should be able to go ahead and click the button and say, make a new offer, put the amount of money in there, and then hit submit. And then now it might take you 5 or 10 minutes for them to answer you because everybody don't answer right away, okay? Sometimes it may even take 20 minutes for them to answer you. It just depends on what company it is. Usually your bigger companies like Clear Capital and Protect, they answer you right away, okay? All right, now if you are just getting your BPOs on email, you might have an issue, especially if you don't have your email set up for special ring. You guys already know about setting your phone up for special rings, special text messaging so that you can get the order before anybody else get it, okay? So if you are getting a message on email, I know somebody told me at one time they had about 10 BPOs and it all came on email. None of it came on text message. And they was taking some of them, but some of them they were negotiating the price, renegotiating the price because they were too far away, okay? I never suggest that you do interior BPOs that are way maybe 30 or 40 minutes away because If something goes wrong and you cannot get on the inside, then you're gonna have to make a second trip back over there. Okay. Now that means if something go wrong on your side, they're not gonna pay you to go back. But if something go wrong on their side, then most times they'll pay you to go back. But definitely, definitely, always you can negotiate your price and you can negotiate the length of time that you need to get finished with your BPO. Okay. All right. Question number two. If the tax record does not show the total number of garage counts, okay, for my comps, how do I find that? What do I do? Where do I find it? I'm on coffee tonight, y'all. All right. So if first of all, let me suggest that you not go research your comp in the tax record. That's the first thing. You don't really have that kind of time, okay? The only thing you should be researching in the tax record is your subject property. If your comp does not show a garage in the MLS, you're supposed to put a zero for the garage count. You should be able to find everything you want for your comps in the MLS. Okay? You do not have to go chasing the tax record to find out, what the garage count is on your comps. What you see is what you get on your comps when it's in the MLS. Okay? The only thing that you have to research for your garage count should be for your subject, and that should be in the tax records. Okay? Make sure that you guys get that. Yes, you have to use the tax records to get the subject data only. Now, for if it's a real special case or something like that, and you going, you know, look in the tax record for the comp, make sure it's a special something that you don't do, make a habit of doing that. Because when you go over there to look in the tax record for the comp, that's too much time. They're not really paying you like that. Okay. You should get what you see is what you get on your comps in the MLS. All right. All right. Before we go to question number 3, for those of you who are joining us today, please let us know where you're chiming in from. If you are visiting us for the first time here on the Facebook page, go ahead and like the page. And guys, if you're watching from YouTube, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We're looking for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube for the first quarter. So make sure you guys are sharing. Make sure you all are sharing this video, and also make sure you're telling your other fellow realtors to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? If you're brand new to BPOs or brand new to new real estate, and you're looking for some extra way to make some extra income, then drop a 1 in the comment area, and we have a special webinar just for you in the show notes. Okay? All right. Question number 3. If my order says that it's an exterior, interior BPO, whatever, and it doesn't say that, I have to get photos, do I have to get photos? So that's the question. That's the instruction that's on the first page. It's just telling you that's an exterior BPO. But you have to go to each one of your tabs and find the full blown instruction for the BPO. If it say BPO period, you should prepare yourself to get subject photos and MLS photos. 3 for the list comps, a photo for each list, a photo for each sold. But yes, you have to dig deeper. Make sure you read all the instructions. How about that? Make sure you read all the instructions, because just because you don't see it on the front page doesn't mean that you don't have to do the photos. Whenever you get exterior, anything that says BPO, yes, you're gonna have to do photos. Hands down, period. End of story. Okay, go ahead, put your shoes on and go on and put your running shoes on and go get them 7 or 8 photos. I always take 8 now because now you have companies asking you for the roof. Okay, so make sure when you take your photos that you include the roof so that you can crop it out. Okay, I always stretch my photos so that I can get a bird's eye view of the roof from a cropped photo. I'm not gonna be standing in the street because y'all already know I take my pictures from the car. Okay, I'm not gonna be standing in the street outside nobody's house trying to take a picture of the roof. But what I will do is take a picture and include the roof, and then I'll crop it out. Okay. So yes, if you have instructions to do any type of BPO, just prepare yourself to do comp photos and subject photos, and make sure that you get 8 photos for your subject. Okay. All right. Question number 4. Please clarify um, if the payments for the BPO can come directly to me, or do they need to go to my broker first? Okay. Can I get the BPO payments to come directly to me, or do they need to go to my broker first? That's a question that you really need to ask your broker. Okay. I'm a real estate broker and I waive the right for the agents to send me their BPO money. They don't have to do that. But you have to ask your broker, and then you need to get it in writing that that you can bypass the pay for the broker and go directly to your bank account. So yes, it can be done, but you have to have that question has to be answered by your broker. Your broker has to approve for you not to send the money, the payments through the brokerage. You see? All right. Now, most of you that are on 100% commission, those brokers typically don't even ask you for your money anyway. It normally can go directly to your bank account, BPOs, okay? But if you do a closing or something like that, then the 100% probably still will have to go through the broker, but they don't take any of your money, okay? So it all has to be talked about and negotiated with your broker. We have a question, looks like. I was assigned my first BPO. It was a nightmare. They wanted comps for pre-foreclosures, REOs. $2 million on a pre-foreclosure? Lord Jesus, you must be in Washington or California somewhere. Within 12 months. There were none within 12 months at that price point. We should see how it goes. Calling them tomorrow morning. Okay, so that's a really good, unique situation, Miss Angela Knox. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's gonna go. Okay, and you tell me if it go any different. First of all, they're not gonna require you to have 6 comps that are all foreclosures. That is kind of unheard of, especially in this market. Okay, if we were in a foreclosure market, yeah, maybe, but we're not in a foreclosure market, so that they're not gonna get that. How about that? So what they're gonna tell you is they're gonna tell you to make sure you have at least a minimum of 1 list and 1 sold comp that's on a foreclosure. But guess what happens, Miss Knox? If you cannot find 1 listing that's foreclosed on, and you go back 12 months and 2 miles out, and you cannot find a sold comp that was a REO, guess what? They just gonna have to deal with whatever you give them. Now, you're not out there trying to give them the highest price comps either. make sure you give them the lowest comp that brackets your market value. Okay, make sure you give them the lowest bracket that you can give them. But if you don't have the comps, you just don't have the comps. But at least try to find one. That's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna say, well, can you at least find us one list and one sold comp that's a REO? Let me know if that's what they tell you. I promise that's what they're gonna tell you. Okay, so we have broker price opinion saying, please. Oh, okay, so that's somebody dropped a one in the comment area. You should get a response right now. Okay, all right, so make sure that you get some clarity and permission with your broker to bypass the broker so that you could get your BPO pay in directly to your bank account. Okay, a lot of brokers will do it. I mean, I've had, plenty of students that ask the brokers, do I have to uh, send this through your bank account and then you pay me? A lot of the brokers, they bypass. All you need is a letter saying that you can bypass them and get it directly. But a lot of the BPO companies also, they don't even ask for the broker information. Okay. So that's another thing. And to be honest with you, you're just doing CMAs. It's not like it's a sale or anything like that. But you all know most of the rules say that you're not supposed to receive money for real estate services performed without going through your broker. But to me, that's a different type of contract evaluation, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, okay? And I don't think it constitutes a sale. So, and it don't constitute a sale. So why do I need to go through the broker? That's crazy to me. But the rule of thumb is go through your broker before you receive any compensation on real estate services. How about that? All right. So that ends our questions asked number 80. Do we have any more questions out there live? Guys, if you have questions, go ahead and ask them now. Don't forget, if you come back after the fact, guys, go ahead and hashtag replay and let me know that you were here. And if you have questions after the fact, go ahead and drop your questions in the comment area, and I'll be sure to get those questions answered for you. Welcome, welcome all the new people. We have a lot of new students that's getting started with broker price opinions. Miss Angela, you want to tell everybody what your thoughts are about the BPO mastery course? Put a comment area in the comments and let us know what you think about the BPO mastery course. Miss Kiana, yes, most likely I will post it in the group. Yes, I normally do post it in the group. It will not be emailed out to you. I have not got on that system yet. And I just feel like if you're not a Facebooker, then you need to become one. So you can save these questions asked. You can have a whole block of videos just saved so you can go back and refresh and listen to them, re-listen to them again. I have a lot of videos that I go back sometimes and re-listen to, just learning process. Okay. All right. I'm not on all of that TikTok and all of that stuff, but sometimes I do go on there and I see some training that I like. I signed up for TikTok just so that I could listen to some of the training that was on there, that was offered on there, some personal development training. So it's not just about the videos on TikTok. You can get training on there too. Carol Ham says, I'm working through the course for new realtors and it's really good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Angela Knox said, the best 300-ish money I spent. I would not be here and start so quickly without Angela. Oh, thank you very much. Her videos and handouts are priceless. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you guys it's an easy learn, right? It's an easy study, because Because I'm telling you, I paid $700 and $800 for courses, and I had to write somebody the other day and say, I'm very disappointed because what you said I was gonna get, I didn't get it at all. I got a lot of stuff, but what I bought that course specifically for was one thing, and that one thing wasn't even in the course, and they haven't even answered me back to tell me how I can get it. And if there's a special kind of training for that one thing that they said I was gonna get, well, at least tell me so I can know how to pay to get it. But it's not in the $700 course that I got. 699, 697. Angela Knox said, I did the training in 24 hours. Let's go. Good for you. Yes, let's go. 24 hours, okay? All right, guys. So Kiana says, I've done BPOs for my REO listings, but never solely provided BPOs. Is there a difference between the two? You know what? Absolutely not. There is not a difference between the methodology or the procedures for the way you do them. They're just for, they're not even for different things. But some people just use the BPOs to earn extra money, $300-400 a week, upwards of $2,000-3,000 a month, just as holdover income while they're waiting on buyers and sellers to close on real estate. That was the main reason why I wrote that broker price opinion book about 10 years ago, to train some real estate agents on how to earn money while they're waiting on closings, because you all know that it ain't a close until the fat lady sings, right? So if you have a house under contract for 27 days and it fall through, please tell me how you're going to pay your bills while you're waiting on the next one to close. I'm just saying, it's crazy out there. Donna Bowman, does the course teach how to get the BPO only assignments? I'm not sure if I understand that. The course is all about just BPOs. So yes, it tells you how to get the BPOs and where to go sign up for, if that's the question. BPO only assignments. Most asset management companies that assign you BPOs, that's all they assign, and property condition reports. Now, when you get those field inspections, that's a different type of asset management company. The door knocks and the field inspections, that's a little different from the BPO. But I mean, they pay sometimes just the same as much money as the BPO. But yes, when you take the course, you get a list of 50 or 60 companies that you can apply and sign up with. But if you watch the webinar, you get a list of 10, I think it is. Okay. I hope that answered your question, Miss Donna. Did I answer your question, Miss Donna? Yeah, I gotta have some coffee tonight because I got computer work to do. Data entry. Okay. Tonight I got data entry. So I gotta get that stuff done before in the morning. All right, guys, if you all don't have any more questions, we're going to end it. Questions asked. I'm hoping you guys have an amazing week. Let's go get that money, that BPO money, because we're in the first quarter, right? So let's start this year off strong with some strong income on BPOs. Let me see who can get to 3,000 a month the quickest. Okay? All right. Y'all let me know. When you get to 3,000 a month, come back on questions asked on a Sunday night and let me know. We need to get that done in the first quarter. How about that? That's a good challenge. I might even send you guys something. Y'all show me the proof, and the first one to do it, I'm going to send you something. How about that? That's a good challenge. All right, you guys have an amazing week. We're going to get off the hot box. I will see you all on the next one. Let's go get this money.